Hi there, hello family. I am Dr. Ifya Ajinsam and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a medical doctor, an author, and an entrepreneur. And the sole purpose for this YouTube channel is for you to discover yourself. As your self-discovery coach, I'm going to be taking you through topics that are diverse and are eventually going to let you come to the realization of your full potential. You're welcome. My journey as a medical doctor started about 7 years ago. I didn't study in Ghana, I studied in China. And well, I'm back here to serve my country as best as I can. As an author, I started in 2019 with my first book, Give Birth, my second book, Grow, and my most recent book, 27 Unspoken Rules to a Transformed Life. As an entrepreneur, I started way back when I was young, about 15 years old, if my memory serves me right. And I started in high school by selling t-shirts, by investing in Jacko Club, and I moved on to having my own clothing brand, PŌMBEAU Wardrobe. And now I've settled on my cosmetic line, PŌMBEAU Cosmetics. As we are going through this journey, I just want you to feel relaxed and comfortable as I share my story on how my journey to transformation began. So it all started when I remember having a walk with my dad. I was quite young, I can't remember the age. I was having a walk with my dad and he showed me that this is a Methodist church, he's a Methodist, so I should start going to church there. I didn't quite understand as I was quite young, but as I was growing, I realized that there was a deep yearning in me to be more than I could ever be, to know more, to do more than I could ever dream or imagine. And that hunger in me created the avenue for me to go searching for a church, which at the time was a Methodist church, because that's the only church my dad had shown me. So I walked into church one day and I was asked who was any newcomers here, and I raised my hand, obviously. And that's how my journey started. I remember the first scripture that I ever memorized was Matthew 5:16, that God should let my light so shine that men may see my good works and glorify my Father in heaven. Until days, that's the only prayer that I do pray, because that's the first scripture that I ever memorized before I memorized the Lord's Prayer. And because of that word that I spoke over my life, even though I wasn't conscious or aware of it at the time, every path that I took right from childhood up until now has been shaped in such a way that my light is supposed to shine so that people will see the glory and people will see the works and God will be glorified. I wouldn't want to seem as though I have arrived or I have everything that I would ever want to achieve, but I feel like just with what I have been given, I'm able to let people come to the realization of what they have and how to use what they have. I'd like to share how my first book came about. So during the COVID-19, everybody was having a lockdown. Same here. I was in Changsha in China, very close to Wuhan, where the virus had already started spreading. And I decided to write. I don't know, I just had this deep yearning to give more than I could ever receive, because there's more blessing in giving than in receiving. So I went into the secret place and developed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I would wake up at 4 a.m., playing worship songs and praying and just typing and typing and typing. And the book Give Birth is so in-depth and so dear to my heart because it speaks about delivering your God-given potential to serve your generation. And you can't deliver your God-given potential if you do not know that you have a God-given potential. If you don't know that you are pregnant, if you don't know that you have the DNA of God inside you, if you don't understand times and seasons, knowing when to act and when not to act, you won't be able to fulfill everything that you have been destined to fulfill. This journey is going to be a smooth one, and I encourage you to do well, to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.